Hello guys. So you can see that I have little Mr. Bubba right here. He's getting so big. I thought I'd get him out for a minute and go live with you all. Hang out with you all and see what y'all are doing tonight. He's a feisty little thing. He's been like running around on me. Hadn't you, buddy? Yeah, his name's Bubba. He's sweet. And he's so fast though. And he thinks that's food. God love him. Here. Hey boy. He was trying to eat my little butt and he thought it was food. He's a big boy. So how's everybody doing tonight? And my stuff's not coming up. There we go, buddy. He's eating his fruits for today. I'm doing good. Me and Johnny just went out to eat. We went to Chinese. And I'm holding this phone kind of in a bad angle, but it's just got to be this way because I'm afraid he's going to run away from me. Hey, baby. Get it. He's like, where is it at? I'm trying to feed him. Yeah, buddy. You want a bigger piece? He don't like little small pieces. Oh, shoot. I totally dropped the strawberry, guys. Oh, shoot. Okay, buddy. You're going to have to be turned around. He's all up in my business. He's like, where am I going? He was even trying to eat the screen a minute ago. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not talking. It's hard to concentrate with him. Here. Actually, no, Tootsie, get down. Get down, Tootsie. You can't get up here. Here. If they're hungry, they will snap at you. Here. I'm trying to get the messages up here. Anyway, so I go to work tomorrow evening. I'm off tomorrow morning, so I'm going to sleep in. Oh, there we go. I had broccoli beef today. I love Asian food. That sounds good. Come on. What's wrong, buddy? He's like, where am I going? He's a good boy. No, Tootsie. You can't get up here. You'll eat him. Not yet, baby. But he loves crickets and he loves, hello, Tammy. He's so big. I wish I could get him to turn around here where y'all could see him. It's okay, Bubba. Hello. Sarge is in his crate, and And Tootsie is, oh shoot. I swear he keeps dropping them all. There we go. How is everyone doing on this gorgeous Thursday? Actually, nobody hardly holds him that much, and I got him out because he needs to be held. We normally just feed him and stuff, but I'm trying to get him tamed. Here. Rainy here in Washington. It's actually rainy here too. It's been raining all day. And I think it's supposed to rain all night too. I've worked all day and it's been a long, long day. Yeah. Headed to South Carolina. Oh Lord, there he goes. Come on, buddy. He's like jumping all around, acting all crazy on me. Get down, buddy. Well, it's been a long day. Like, today's been all kinds of crazy. Like, so crazy at work. It was like non-stop all day long. Like, back to back. And this little thing here can get away from you in minutes. Like, they're so fast. But he likes not worms. He likes wax worms, crickets. He likes mangoes. He likes lettuce. It's actually Justice's, but I feed him a lot. All of us feel him. Yes, my back is feeling better, but like, excuse me. Whenever I breathe and stuff, whenever I breathe and stuff, it hurts at my chest. And I did have a scan run, and everything came back good. It was just a pulled muscle, and like it was affecting my breathing in my back, so which is normal considered the job that I do. You want it? You want this? Bubba, what do you think about talking to all these people here on YouTube? You're on YouTube, Bubba. Oh, I know. I was like so scared. Because the doctor ordered a CT scan of my chest. It was like a protocol. And so I went to the doctor that day, and he checked me and everything, and he's like, well, it sounds like a blood clot or aneurysm or something. I'm freaking out. I'm like, what? I'm like, my mom died of an aneurysm in her heart. And so he wanted to be safe, on the safe side, and so he ordered that CT scan. Well, I was just thinking that it was going to be a regular CT scan. Boy, was I wrong. No, it was a CT scan with like dye. Or it was like a nuclear CT scan. And whenever I went in there, he's like, now you might feel a burning sensation, or you feel like you pee, like warm down there. And I'm like, oh my God. I was totally freaking out. So I did that. And a couple hours later, I got called, and everything was good. So, but pretty much all you can do for pulled muscles is like ibuprofen and like heating pads and crap like that. Come on, baby. Uh-oh, here comes this one. No, Roxy. Oh, yeah. That's one thing, like, get down, Roxy. You're scaring him. It may cost a lot to get all that crap done. No, boy. But he's getting that hairdryer scaring him that Johnny's got going. It may cost a lot of money to do like that. That skein was like $300 and something. But considering my parents both died young, like it's safe, you know, to do that than to not, you know, check out what's going on and then end up dead, you know. So I'm always precautious about that kind of crap. Hello. Thank you guys, and thank y'all guys for being concerned about it. Y'all are awesome. And then we have Tootsie down here doing this matter right here. What you doing, Tootsie? What you doing? What are you guys doing? They're being all kinds of crazy. So I'm gonna take and put him up. He's like being all weird and stuff. Say bye, Bubba. Say bye. Time to go back. I know Away Girl has one because she's shared him before. He's kind of spoiled. Just a little bit, but here he is. And he just ate again earlier, some crickets and stuff, so he's like, thank the Lord. He's like, thank the Lord, I'm back in my house. I need to show y'all. Have y'all seen the snake since he's gotten huge? Like he's like humongous. We've got so many animals, and I've always been a huge animal lover and stuff. And then Isaiah's got this snake here. Let me see if I can. But it's down in here. And I'm gonna get him out. Oh yeah, that smells good. We got some new shampoo, guys. I'm just gonna leave that right here for a minute. Okay. So anyways, I'm gonna get him out. Oh wow, really? My lips are kind of on the red side. I do have some, it's like a Nivea lip gloss, but my lips are chapped. When I get sick, this crap happens. And I think he may be hungry. He's gotten so big, like he's huge. Okay. Here he goes now wanting to crawl and crap. It's okay, boy. Look how big he is. Oh my God, he's gotten so long. See him? And he normally don't crawl like this. He must be like...
He what?
He's crawling all over me.
He loves you.
Can you get this plate right here? Yeah. Just come around here and grab it.
Man,
but look how long he is. I don't know if y'all can see him, guys. Yeah, we're going to have to put him up. I didn't realize how long he was now.
He's getting big around, too. He's huge.
He's all right. Maybe he'll... You think we need to feed him?
No. We feed him Sunday.
Oh, my God. Is he going up my shirt?
No.
He's, like, wrapped around my arm. Look how long he is. Oh, my goodness. Look, guys.
He's probably 3 foot.
He's, like, freaking...
Probably about 3 foot long.
We feed them rats and stuff. Oh my God, he is so active now. He never was like this.
Well, he was. He just...
But he was smaller though.
No.
He's grown more. Look how long he is. Oh my goodness, he's grown more overnight. Wrap around my arm, baby. It's okay. He's like, where am I going? He's huge. I'm sorry if it scares you all, guys. We are a bunch of animal lovers up in here.
Well, some things we do for the kids.
Yeah, actually, I would never have a snake, and this is not really mine. It's Isaiah's. He loves snakes. And to keep from him, which it never did stop him. Like, he'd be outside grabbing snakes and crap. To keep him from picking up dangerous snakes, we got him one. And his name's Snakey. He's big. And this one here's only snapped at me one time, and that was like, watch out, Roxy.
Down, Roxy, down.
He snapped at me whenever I had fed him back, Lord, about 7 or 8 months ago. And the reason why, he's got loose before. Whenever I lived in Harriman and I was feeding him and I picked him up, that was when I went live with you all. Well, he snapped at me. And the reason being, I didn't know that after when you feed them, you're not supposed to hold them. And I did, and I learned my lesson. I'll never do that crap again. Because the food's got to digest, and I was like, OMG, I flipped out. And they can sense fear. Like, they really can. And, but anyways, about him getting loose. Okay. Whenever, about 9 months ago, I guess you would say, Isaiah forgot to put the screws down in the cage. Well, he got loose, and he was gone for 2 days. And I'm like, I was so disappointed because I'm like, we just got that thing, like, at a pretty good, like, he was growing good then. And I'm like, he's going to, like, crawl in a hole and die or something. And then finally, one day, Katie found him on the wash machine. He was wrapped around the thing that you hold. And we found him. And he was cold. Extremely cold. And Isaiah loves him. But actually, guys, pet snakes, they're not, like, I know, like, I'm scared of snakes. But these kind, they're tamed. Like, really tamed. They don't bother me. Now, sometimes I'll get scared of him. If he's like, if the snake's crawling in his cage and like crawling up the wall, like the walls of the cage, you never get them out and hold them. Because if you do, they're hungry and they could bite you. But I think he's might have shed some more. Because his skin's real soft. And
whole skin I pulled out a couple weeks ago.
oh, well then he did because he's real soft. Look how pretty he is though. His little...
got it somewhere.
He's real pretty. Normally he'll wrap around, thank you. Normally he'll wrap around my arms and stuff, but he probably knows that I'm not, you know, I've got my phone out and stuff, and it's just making him anxious.
Putting on a show.
Yeah, he's just putting on a show for you guys. And guys, just because, oh my God, I would not do rattlesnakes. There's Miss Roxy. But just because we have a snake don't mean that we worship the devil. No, we don't at all. It's just my son loves. Thank you, Lisa. Y'all are awesome. Tell your daughters and your kids I said hello. Roxy, say hello, girl. There's my little shaggy girl. And my field rat's right here. Tootsie, field rat. I call her a field rat because she reminds me of a little field rat. Yeah, go ahead and take him. Tell him bye, guys. We've had enough of Snakey. He was just getting used to my arm there. Oh, would you like to make us some coffee? Do you want a cup? That's what Isaiah named him, Snaky. Come here. Where's Tootsie? Tootsie was wanting up here a while ago. Come here, baby. And see, they even have their snakes. Look, they have their own little snakes. This big one here is Sarge, and that one's Tootsie's. So, Tootsie, come here, baby. Come on, sweetie. But anyways, I got tickled because, yes, he is. He's awesome. Johnny's awesome. So, the other day, you are. The other day, she was down here, like, begging for food. And, like, if you drop a little crumb, she will totally, like, get every little dime of it, every little inch of it. And I was sitting there and I looked at her and I called her a field rat. I cracked my own self up because I remember when my granny, bless my mama's heart. Oh, they're right there.
Oh, show them what you got.
Okay, thank you. So I remember when my grandma, so we want to show you something. Johnny got us some.
You're cold natured.
I'm cold natured, and he got us some new flannel sheets. And they had little dogs on them. They're cute. Can y'all see that? They have all different kinds. They're real cute. And he's awesome like that. So, back to my grandma. Okay. So, my mama, I'm sorry guys, I'm all crunched up in this mess, but I don't care. About my grandma. So, and back to Tootsie. Hey, Bunny Birdie Gator. Hello, girl. Okay, so, anyways, as she's doing now, this little thing's eating some, she'll go get a bite of her food and run back and get some more. Watch, she's going to bring it back. No, wait, she's going to come back. You'll see her in a minute. She's going to come back with her little a piece of dog food, and she's going to sit there and eat it. And that little black, those two little black pieces in the floor right there are toys that Sarge chewed up, and I haven't got them up yet. Because I just came home from work not too long ago, and I'm tired, and I'm not even going to fool with it right now. But anyways, okay. So Tootsie eats. Yes, coffee's awesome. But anyways, and thank you. So Tootsie was eating some crumbs on the floor. Bless her heart. There she goes again. She eats some crumbs on the floor. Okay. And I was thinking about my grandma, because right before my grandma got sick, okay, there was like a wood stove. And this wood stove was awesome because it don't matter how hot it got in that house, I still love the smell of wood. And like, just like the old timey smell, you know. Oh God, you let Sarge out. Okay. And so, anyways, my mama was standing there in front of, she had this window. And then her stove, she was standing like in front of the window and the stove and getting warm. And she was looking out that window. And I was like on the couch sitting, and I was talking to her, and she starts a hollering, and she starts a crying, and she says, Lord Stephanie. I said, what is it, Mama? And she looks at me, and she said, and she was literally crying. She said, oh my God. She said, what am I going to do? She said, there's field rats out here, and they're going to overtake my home. And I said, Mama. I said, them rats ain't going to do nothing. She said, but yeah, there's a gopher rat out here. And see, she lived, which y'all seen the videos, right across the farm. And like a big old like field. So there's all kinds of like rodents and animals and freaking possums and skunks.
Making spirits bright.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. And so there's all kinds of field rats and everything. And she's like, they're going to overtake my house. I said, Mama, it's okay. Well, she cried for a week. And, and I looked out there. Them things were as big as Tootsie. So here Tootsie was picking up little pieces. See, they were eating her bird feed. Because she put, like in the wintertime, she'd get a little tin, like pie plate pan. And she would put seeds in it and put them down there for the birds and stuff. She had it everywhere. And Tootsie was doing that, and it so reminded me of a field rat. And so, or a field rodent. And so every time I call her that, and I crack my own self up, because it takes me back to that day when my grandma did that. I'm telling you what, me and my mama all had some good old times. A lot of fun. Sometimes I nearly peed in my britches. She cracked me up so much. And here she goes again. Tootsie, are you a field rat? Tootsie, are you a rodent? And so, sometimes we need to remind ourselves of, you know, funny things. Good memories. See you later. Oh my God. I would totally freak out if I seen a field rat as big as a rat. Like that movie Killer Rats or something or another. Yeah, that's what I'd totally be thinking. Those rats. Speaking of rats, we got a rat, but he's mean. It's a hamster, and he's like, at first would let you hold him, and now he bites. Which is not good. And it's not cool.
He only bites the girls.
And he only bites the girls. So, here's another funny story.
It's because y'all scared of him.
I just wonder if my daughter has joined. Gracie was supposed to come on here. Thank you, Betty Boo. Or Boo. I called you Betty Boo. Sorry. Thank you, Booty Boo. Oh, my goodness. Yes, I can. My favorite singer. Honestly, I don't have a favorite singer. There's so many out there that I enjoy.
Oh, well, you just heard my favorites.
Johnny Hamilton's a good one, too. Oh, gosh, you just didn't. He just sprayed on some good old perfume or cologne. Sargie, come here, baby. What was I going to talk about, guys? If I missed y'all's question, just re-ask them and I'll get to it again.
You want out,
He is marked up. Yeah, he's a pretty dog. No, I wouldn't do... If that snake was to crawl out and get in my bed, I would freak out. Thank you. That's going to play. You need to turn your volume down. Are you looking at the... Oh, no, she didn't. So... He's actually got a couple. What was I going to talk to y'all about a minute ago? I've totally forgotten. Oh, well, I can't remember. That's old age creeping up on me.
Is Gracie in there?
I don't know. I was trying to find her on here.
Booty boo.
So...
Does your husband have a brother? They're all married.
Coffee's always a good idea. Another story about my grandma. Well, guys, y'all already know about the stove-eye covers. Yeah, too bad, Booty Boo. Booty Boo. How did you come up with that name, Booty Boo? Miss Booty Boo. Shout out to Miss Booty Boo. Oh, I love Starbucks and I love peppermint mocha.
Never tried.
Do y'all see my brows? They totally need to get done. So, me and Johnny are going to take y'all on an adventure this weekend. And we don't know for sure where we're going yet, but we've got some ideas. And awesome, I think I just found a deer. That was random, wasn't it? Yeah. I just got a message. I'm trying to purchase a deer that has been, what do you call it? Processed? Yeah. Where they package it up and everything. Right. So I'm trying to find a deer that's been like, you know, of course, somebody like shot it or whatever.
They would give it to us.
And then, like, we buy it and get it processed. So, and I think I found somebody that hunts and stuff. So, I'm about to get hooked up because I love deer meat. Do you like deer meat, hun?
You got that whole bottle down there full of deer burger, but it's a couple years old.
Oh, really? Alicia C, or Ashley C, Johnny was watching a video and we were watching her sushi video. I love her. She seems so cool and so down to earth. Yes, we have. Actually, I love Christmas music. In the J103, and they've been playing a lot of, like, you know, Christmas carols and stuff.
And we've been watching a lot of Christmas movies the last couple of days too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and about my grandma. So somebody requested another little story. I've shared it several times, but a lot of my memorable funny times from my grandma, because she reminded herself of me so much. And anyways, so a lot of times I would go to the Dollar Tree, and y'all know me, I'd always buy stove covers. For one, I would always burn mine up. In here we got a different stove. I done it here multiple times. And then a long time ago, I would do it multiple times. And I would either turn the wrong stove on, the wrong eye on, and end up burning up my freaking cover.
Yep.
And so my grandma, I had pulled up and I knocked on her door and it was locked. And I said, "Mama, something's burning in here." Well, she was in the freaking living room watching TV, or she had fallen asleep or some stuff. Finally, I kept pounding on the door. Her dogs were barking. And I said, "Something's wrong in here. I smell something burning." Well, I thought she burnt the house down. She almost did. And oh my goodness, she had a pot of beans on. They scorched to the bottom. And then she had turned on a stove on the other side, and it caught fire. And so she was in there trying to fan that crap out. And then, so I helped her get all that out, and I had to open the door. And another thing, this cracks me the crap up, because she had put on popcorn. Look at Tootsie. She had put on a bag of popcorn. Well, she forgot about it. And this popcorn caught on fire. Like, the whole bag was black and it was smoking. she was hollering help. Okay, if you could hear my mama holler help, you heard her, didn't you?
You remember when we went over
She'd be like, "Help!" Like that, real loud.
You remember when we went over there and she had beans on and she forgot to put water in them? You remember that? You remember
Well, yeah, but bless her heart, she was getting Alzheimer's then.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I said, "Lord God, Mama, how are we going to get that popcorn out of there?" And so I took one of these mittens that you put in your hands, and I picked it up, and it, like, the whole bottom fell out of it. It was black. I said, "Oh my Jesus." So we opened all the doors up.
I loved it when we started. She walked out.
Excuse me.
We walked out she'd walk out to the car with us, and she just sat there.
Oh, bless her heart.
30 minutes, she would just be standing there like, "Hey,
Yeah.
we gotta go now. We gotta go." Oh, okay.
So my grandma, like, I would go over there at least 2 to sometimes 3 times, sometimes 4 times a week, especially there when she got so bad. Hello, guys. And so, but I would always go over there at least 1 to 2 times a week. That's just something I would do unless something came up when the kids were sick, but we would always be over there. And when you got there, if she was out and about, she's got a lovely hair bow or hairdo. She's just a unique dog. And I picked her out. She was the first one. And she loves me. But anyways, every single time you would leave, my poor old mama would stand at your door, and like, you couldn't be hateful with her. Like you wanted to leave so bad because you needed to go, and you'd be sitting out there burning your gas out. And she would just stand and talk. And bless her heart, she would stand there, and I would, I think I would say, "Well, Mama, I'm going to go." 100 times. I would totally say that. And Tootsie. But she would always like do that. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. That sort of gets me sometimes.
How long does Grandma have Alzheimer's? She didn't really have it long, did she?
Well, actually, I think that she had it. I think she was starting to get it maybe a year or so before she came down with it. Because, like, I could tell, like, she would, like, repeat herself a lot. And then, like, when she passed away last year, didn't she? Last October. 6 months prior to that, she went downhill so fast. Like, she got sick with an infection. But prior to that, I could tell that she would repeat herself a lot and ask the same questions. And then she had got sick. She was getting a little bit better. They sent her home. She was pretty much like in the bed. But I think her Alzheimer's were triggered off by her sickness. And then my uncle died. He was like 50, 51, 52, if that, in a car wreck on 58. Like, it was just a freak car wreck. Like a tractor trailer or something run out and it totaled his car. I was at my old house packing to move over here, and I was on the piano, and the weirdest thing happened. It was like I was singing, and I was like, for some reason, I was playing a song that he liked and a song that he sung. And then no sooner than I got off of live Facebook feed, I had walked to my car and was getting ready to load up some more stuff, and I got the phone call. So I rushed down to where, well, first Justin had got the kids, and I rushed down to where the accident happened. And like, I literally had to fight tooth and nail, which I really wished I didn't see that, but within my heart, that's something that I needed to do. Just like, I don't know. I felt like I needed to be there. Nobody could get there. And so I got in my car and flew down there, and then like where I had to park, I had to go all the way around this different road to get to where he was, and then I had to park like maybe 10 minutes from where he was, and I walked up there, and there was like cops, and like it was wrapped off. And they're like, why are you up here? I'm like, that's my uncle. Well, I knew this guy that he was what was he? Philip?
EMT.
Yeah, an EMT. Well, he let me go to the line to where I could see his truck. Like, I was like almost right up on it. And his truck was totaled. Like, it was like, I mean, I saved the pictures on my other phone, but it got erased. But his truck was totaled. And like, I have never seen a vehicle just, like, he had a little blue truck. And, I mean, it was totaled. Like, into pieces. Like, I mean, it was just unbelievable. And I looked at it, and I looked over to the side, and there he was. He was in like a body bag. But the body bag wasn't long. Like, it wasn't like a long body bag. It was just all bunched up in one big pile. And I'm like, what in the world? And then it didn't dawn on me that his truck was shattered into like a million pieces. His body pretty much got ripped. Like his arms and legs and everything was just, you know. And so I saw that, and I stood there and I looked, and I'm like, man, I can't deal with this mess. And so I went over to my grandma's. She didn't know nothing about it at the time, and they were going to keep it a hush hush for a while. And then my uncle over there, which God love his soul, I'm not even going to go into that detail, but he just came out and flat out told her, which she did need to know, but we were going to wait till the doctors get there, give her some Valium, because she, you know, she was in a bad state, get her calmed down, and then give it to her. But he went ahead and told her. And after that, like, she went into this fit. She couldn't believe it. She kept asking, is he going to come back? You know, she just couldn't believe that he had died. You know, I couldn't believe it. I mean, Ricky was healthy. Ricky would run every single day. He would jog. He worked out. But, Tootsie. that's just one of those things you never know. Like, you never know, you know, when tomorrow's going to be your last day. And I think pretty much that, you know, whenever she lost her son, because she had lost one son whenever he was 13. He was out playing. He was playing Cowboys and Indians or something, and like they were swinging on this. Thank you. They were swinging on like a rope, and he fell down and got like caught in it. I'll just have to go into some conversations, you know, that happened like in the past. I really want to write a book. Sometimes there's Mistress Sarge. And, but, you know, she had lost that kid, and that took a toll on her. He was 12 or 13. And then, my daddy, yeah, he wants to be in the picture now. Hey, Sarge. We get on these deep conversations, and Mommy gets crying. Watch him loving. He loves me. He loves his mama. But anyways, my daddy, you know, my daddy was, he's huge. My daddy died unexpectedly. He had went fishing. Like I said, I need to do live streams of like different things in my life that's happened. Like, the stuff is so raw to me. And so, when I start talking about it, it really, gets to me. And, but my daddy was 37 when he died, and that took a big toll on her. And then when Ricky died,
That's when she started.
that's when the Alzheimer's set in. Not shortly after that, she just went downhill.
Don't do that.
What? Who? Did somebody say something?
No. What?
Did you block somebody?
No, I'm not.
Oh. Oh, that's just got your ratch thing on it, don't it? That's your... But anyways, whenever Ricky died, my mama, bless her heart, she just...
You can't have
It was just...
You cannot have that.
She couldn't accept it, you know. And then, like, she was sick. She was bedridden. She was in the bed. And then she just gave up.
She just forgot.
And my mama, she didn't last no time after that. Like, she died, or Ricky died, and then my mama died. Let's see, Ricky died in, I think, was it July or September?
She was about a month later.
Ricky died in September. My mama died in October.
And Jerry died like...
And then Jerry died in November, during Thanksgiving of this year. Last year he died. And for me, that was just like, I was like, oh my goodness, all of these family members dying at one time. It was something else. Like, it was like the Lord had to really help me. I was at a low state. Like, my heart hurt so bad, and my heart was so heavy. And it's just like you get so numb and you don't think about it. You have to let it go because it's just too much. And then when Ricky died, or when Jerry died, Jerry was his brother, and that was my mama's other son. It was like, you know, you really never know. And, you know, people on here, like the haters, I'm going to go ahead and call them out, which I don't think there's any. Hello, I don't think there's any on here right now, and if they are, I really don't care. But, you know, people's like, they say that I focus on my mom and, you know, my grandma and stuff too much. Actually, I talk about them a lot, but if you knew, and I don't need anybody's, like, you know, I don't need to be pity or nothing. I'm just saying, if y'all knew, which I'm sure a lot of you all have experienced death and, you know, heartache and stuff, if you would know how that pain hurts and how it feels, like, if some people, and, you know, I'm not saying that I'm the strongest person out there, because really I'm not, but if you endure all these things, and hello guys, Frugal Listina's on here, she's awesome, and Nancy, but if you would ever to experience that, and if you've ever walked in my shoes or in anybody that has been through hell, like that's literally hell, and heartache and pain and struggle and grief and sadness and just, you know, violence, pure violence. There's been a lot of violence that I've seen in my lifetime. I don't get on those conversations. I've never talked about that on here because it's too real. Things that, you know, had happened in my past and in my childhood. But, you know, people can be like, they'll say like, you know, she's missed her mom. Well, poor her. And, you know, she's missed her grandma. Well, everybody has. You need to pull your pants up and deal with it. Actually, when you lose your mother and you lose your father, you never can let that go. And if you go through those things and you still carry a smile and you still try to help others and you still try to encourage others whenever your heart's been shattered into a million pieces, but there's still hope. And I've always said that, you know, no matter what I face, you know, and I do believe that the Lord somehow or another has seen fit to know that, hey, I'm strong enough. I'm strong enough to stand through all this mess. Because I've said time and time again, without Him, I would probably be on drugs. I would probably be in a mental institute. I'm just stating things that I have thought about, you know, but God's grace and His mercy kept me. A lot of times when all of this stuff had happened to me, like whenever my mom died, I didn't think I could take it, like none at all. But God seen fit. I had a 6-week baby, and I had a 2-year-old. But God's grace and His mercy kept me, and He continues, like He carries me through so many storms in my life, and I'm thankful for that. You know, I'm thankful for everything that He's done for me. You know, everything that we encounter down here below, each one of us have a struggle. And each one of us have a story to tell. And if that story don't ever get, you know, told, if nothing gets ever told and you keep, you keep going and you keep sharing and you keep talking and you don't give up and you keep on having hope and you keep on having faith, if you don't share that and if you don't show it and if you don't live it, eventually it's going to die. And then eventually you won't have that story to tell. And so no matter what I'm faced with, and you know, I'm preaching to myself right now because a lot of times, especially when the season starts rolling around here and this dark weather starts happening and stuff, I start missing my loved ones because, you know, we don't get to get out and go like do things outside. But you know, it's okay. You know, life is a season. You know, we have times of mourning. We have times of, like, you know, laughing and grieving. And we have a time of being joyful. And I'm thankful that God's kept me and my family. Sorry, just playing with this. It never gets better. Dollar Tree special, guys. Dollar Tree special. Johnny, do you have anything you want to share to that? See, here's his toy that he's... Do you want to say anything?
No, I'm waiting for you.
Yeah, you have to. Like you...
You see, I get to enjoy you and Dusty. That's what's most...
I'm nothing without God. I'm just one little speck of dust down here on this earth.
I'm blessed by getting to spend my life with you.
He is 1 year old, and I'll show you what he's playing with. This is what he's playing with. That's what was in the floor. He tears up this little piece because he loves toys and he loves stuff. But I've really been praying. I want to write a book, and I just want it to be... Thank you. I keep breathing hard because when I breathe, sometimes my chest hurts, but it's because of that pulled muscle. So if you're looking and wondering why I'm doing that, that's just from that pulled muscle that I've got. And this cold's not helping at all. But I've been praying, and I used to do a lot of journaling and like writing in my journal. I've not got to do that so much lately because I work. But I've got journals to where I could go back and see all of the things that God's done for me and all of the times that He carried me through. Like last year, was it last year or the year before?
What's that?
When all that crap went on. About a year and a half ago?
Well, about 2 years ago.
Well, about 2 years ago, I went through some rough storms in my life. And I was totally at the bottom, but like I relied on the Lord so much. 7:30? Okay. But anyway, so I've always wanted to write a book because, like, you know, not just about all of the things that I've been through, but just about God's grace and mercy and His hope and His strength. You know, without Him, we're nothing. And I want to do it, but I just don't know if the time is now. Like, I want it to be what God wants it to be, but I want it to be about my life and the things that I've been through. And maybe not even the thing, like later on, I think I would want to add that, but now I just want to focus on, like, you know, how He carried me and how He fixed me and how He helped me. But I guess that would be linked up with, sorry, just went out here in a minute, linked up with my trials and stuff. But I do want to write a book, and I need to look into that. And me and Johnny's fixing to start working on like a CD. Do you know when we're going to start?
I'm going to try to get all the music to it.
We got to get some music and stuff.
We've got everything. We just need to get
Yeah, like right now, our songs are going to be like separate. And it's just going to be like us doing individual songs because we've got to find songs to do together. And right now, we're just doing what we do. You know, we're just letting God lead and guide us on, you know, everything, that it'll all fall into place. But, you know, life is a struggle, life is a lesson, and life is a journey. And we just got to pass. You're listening, aren't you, Teensy? You listening? We just got to pass through this life and have faith. And most of all, encourage others, you know. And by encouraging, it's, you know, sharing kindness when you're at the stores, or if you're buying something and you see somebody in front of you that are scratching for change and don't have much, buy whatever they have for them if you've got the money. You know, it's ways like that to show, you know, God's light and stuff. You know, talk about your testimonies, share. Because the devil wants us to be shut up. The devil wants those that have endured and conquered. He wants us all shut up. Because he knows what we have. And he knows that when you speak, there's chains that will be, you know, falling off of people, falling off of me, falling off of you. And if you don't speak, don't eat that, then, you know, nobody's going to know of the things that they've been brought through and stuff. And there was a time in my life when I felt so low and so unworthy, and that I felt like the devil really was trying to shut me up. And he did. Like, I was so low that I wouldn't speak of nothing about God. But yeah, I kept pressing, and little by little I would speak of him. And then finally the Lord just, you know, broke that away for me, because he knew, God knows our heart. So I just totally just tore up that little plant that I had. But the Lord knows our hearts, and he knows our intentions. And sometimes we're in this battle to know that, hey, we're here, but we're going to overcome. Sarge, what are you doing, baby? You can't have that. You want to tell him hello? Say, how pretty are you, Sarge? How pretty are you, buddy? He's like, what are you doing? Back up. You want a treat? You are pretty. You're pretty. He's a mommy's boy. But anyways, guys, I'm going to have to wrap this up. Thank y'all for joining us And if y'all would like to hear more like stories and like more conversations with me and Johnny and all of this stuff, let me know. Maybe I can come on here live sometime. And I don't really like to do a lot of live videos because he's a mommy's boy. He loves his mama. Daddy, I don't like to do a whole lot of live videos because some of my subscribers said that, you know, they don't like the live videos because they miss it. And then when they're watching it, they don't know what you're talking about if you answer questions and stuff. But I feel like I need to start doing some live videos, me and Johnny, sometimes. Let's see here. Caroline, we will be praying for you, honey. And as soon as we get the CDs, and guys, if I've overlooked somebody's questions or answers, I'm going to try to have Johnny to start looking and trying to answer them. Because a lot of times when I'm talking, they all pop up and I can't see them all. Oh, another thing. I used to comment on every one of my videos. Like, everyone. If there was a question, I would answer it. And if it was like, you know, giving a compliment, I'll just put like a heart or something. But I'm telling you what, I don't know if I've been slacking.
I've been blessed with a rich.
But,
Oh.
Exactly, Brittany. And whenever you head back to Pigeon Forge, let me know, girl. We're going to hook up. But, what was I saying? Oh, my YouTube comments. If y'all have comments that I haven't commented on, I have got so backed up. Well, there's so many coming through.
It's almost getting to the point where you can't.
I'm gonna have to have Johnny to be my backup assistant. But I have so many comments coming through that I can't keep up with them. So if I don't apply,
you have to mute your phone at night time when we would do it.
If I sit and apply and comment on everything, I would never get done. And used to, every time I would upload, and that day I would try to get through it, but now I can't do it. So if y'all have any questions